As a police officer myself, I rewatched it 4 times, just trying to get some sort of understanding as to why that officer felt justified in using deadly force. He called me that night about 4:30, 4:45 in the morning. He said, the police officers ran me over with their truck. And I'm like, well, what do you mean they, ran you over? And he's like, he ran me over with his truck and then he tried to back over me. To me, it showed a blatant disregard for human life. I don't see any justification for using deadly force in that situation.
Just get out of the car. I'm just asking. We'll get this figured out. Just come out and just get out of the car.
You release me now.
You can't do that.
Release it. I have Second Amendment rights, David.
Okay. Just get out of the car. Come on. Come back here. We'll talk about it.
Excuse me. This right here is the reason
we'll get
myself cast a doctrine. You know that.
We'll get this figured out. Don't do it. Please. Just come on.
Get out of the car, sir.
Just get out of the car. Just step out.
The gun's down.
No, just step out. Just step out of the car. Don't do it.
Get out of the car.
You're on double blue. You know what's going to happen, right?
Just stop.
You need to get out of the car. That's a lawful order. You're going to go to jail.
At gunpoint? Oh, take me to jail then. Go ahead.
Just come on.
You're obstructing.
I can't.
No, you're obstructing. You're pointing a gun at me, sir. Right now, my life's in threat.
Okay. Well, we have.
I don't even see body cam on this, sir. I'm just going to drive away. I'm not going to bother anybody.
No, you're
Hands
not.
on the seat.
Don't do this.
No.
Don't do it. Don't.
Oh, wow.
Joseph, there is no way a black man goes home alive. None, zero, zilch.
That is just stunning. That is just stunning. I mean, 30 seconds in, after the first get out of the car, after the second get out of the car, I expected to hear some shots fired. If that was a black man, he'd have been dead. Even if you thought about driving away from the police, you better wake up and apologize if you dreamed about that. And this is ridiculous that it is an example. It is clear. It is unconvertible, undisputable. Even as much as the George Floyd video was. And it's just remarkable to me that this guy could just drive away when we see time after time after time black people getting killed for lesser offenses.
Teresa, again, this white guy, Castle Doctrine. First of all, Castle Doctrine don't even apply in his case. He is throwing out Second Amendment rights, all this sort of stuff. First of all, if you black and you start throwing out your rights, oh, hell, you're going to get clocked upside the head. But this is an example how white cops, when they approach white people, they are approaching them far differently and they're approaching black people. And it dovetails with this study in terms of the racism, the stress, the anxiety, and because you still feel that hours, days, weeks, years afterwards.
We just have to be honest. Most cops are approaching other white Americans as they see themselves and their family and giving them another chance and, giving them just a slap on the wrist or just giving them a doctor's note and saying, he'll be better tomorrow. But as soon as there's an African American in the car, we start talking about our rights. We start talking about our kids. We start talking about and asking questions of why I'm even getting pulled over. The first thing we get is a bullet.